Yeah, so apparently Jason Griffith is trending on Twitter, and then I realized, this makes perfect sense. Who would you like to see voice Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Movie 3? Now, obviously, what you're seeing here is so many images right here of Shadow in the middle, and then you have Keanu Reeves on the left, or you got Robert Pattinson on the right. Like, who would voice him realistically? Now, I understand that, the Sonic 2 movie is doing great numbers right now. In fact, I'm putting a chart right here of the total sales right now. And this doesn't even include 2 territories, by the way. So, it's getting close to breaking the originals record. But, yeah, man. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to who's going to voice act Shadow, it will not surprise me if Paramount, is going to have a celebrity voice the character. Now, to the Sonic fandom, they might find that kind of annoying. Not annoying, but they might not find that kind of not interesting or kind of a turnoff. Now for Knuckles was an exception because the actor who played Knuckles, he gave a damn about the role and he did a fantastic job of the role. So they realized, okay, and that's great and all, but, this is Shadow we're talking about here. Shadow is way more popular, so you're gonna have a lot of diehard Shadow fans, be outraged if they're stuck with an actor who doesn't, who's not really going to give it all or doesn't know anything about the character. At least if you have any knowledge of the character, even if you're a Hollywood A-list actor or B-list actor, it doesn't matter. That I would be fine with. Just put your heart and soul into the character. Could you at least do that? I know in Hollywood they do add emotion. I know I'm throwing kind of a small little tangent here. But to a lot of these fanatics, they want, a good Shadow voice actor for the movie itself. Not the games. We even know the games, we could use that too. That's why Jason Griffith's name has been trending. Like, yeah, I agree. I love Jason Griffith's work as Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not lying, I honestly think he did a better job voicing Shadow than he did Sonic at most of the times when he first started voicing the character. He had to do double duty during the 4Kids era, voicing 2 iconic characters. That's not an easy thing to do, people. So for those of you who are saying that, Jason really doesn't have, is actually the lower tier voice actor compared to Drummond or compared to Craig Smith, you have to realize he was voicing 2 different characters at the same time, and voicing the Werehog was a fucking godsend for the guy. I mean, the guy got a sore throat because of that. So please, don't bash Jason Griffith just because, Sonic 06 was probably one, Sonic 06, the story was bad, but at least he gave it his heart. He gave his heart. He tried, damn it. Okay, I'd rather have a voice actor try and add real emotion than a voice actor who hardly just goes through who hardly doesn't care and is just there to collect the check. But enough about that. So the fans right now, they're just teetering, saying who's gonna be the voice actor. Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Now, could Jason Griffith realistically voice Shadow? And the answer is yes. It's not that difficult. Now, when it came to voicing Tails, obviously they went with Colleen to voice Tails, which I'm glad they stuck with that decision because you want to have someone who's an experienced voice actor right now, and I'm assuming for Paramount or Hollywood, they save a lot by not paying them a lot of money because they're already on SEGA's payroll in a way. Plus they get their moment in the big screen, so hey, it's something. So it would not surprise me if they were to go with Jason for that reason alone. But again, the fandom, you honestly think this is something that's going to catch on? I don't think so. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but since the Sonic 3 movie was already in production months ago, at the same time the second one was being simultaneously being filmed, I'm assuming they already had their voice actors already ready, or they could still make a change. We don't know. Because remember, this is the same thing that's happened with the original Sonic the Hedgehog. When you saw that god-awful Sonic model before the fans outraged, and then Jeff Fowler put a tweet out saying that they would have to redo the whole movie, or at least the CGI model for Sonic, and that's why the movie got pushed back to February of 2020, the original one, and the movie was better because of it. However, it did delay the movie by a couple months, but it was worth it at the end because you got a better product. So again, that was Paramount. They were pressured into doing that. SEGA, on the other hand, were against the move, but again, Paramount has the rights to at least the movie license. So to making a decision like that, whether SEGA liked it or not. I'm glad that Paramount made that move. Now, when it comes to voice acting, I don't think Paramount's going to be too keen on that. Because remember, you're talking about voice actors here. This is the kind of thing you do for a living. Like, oh, a certain actor or actress gets this role. I'm not going to watch this movie. I'm going to bring a small little tangent here. We're talking about I'm talking, right now what's trending right now, unfortunately, is the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, deposition case. And right now, and I remember a few months back, or maybe this was last year, that a lot of people were furious that Amber Heard actually had the role of Mira. I forgot the movie, but she was basically given that role until that department changed their mind, and then you had another person taking that role. I'm assuming she was a co-lead or something like that. I don't know the whole story. I'll try to find an article about this, and then you can tell me. The point is that this is something that Hollywood is not going to change their minds on. If they're going to go with the voice actor they're going to want, we're just going to have to deal with it. I personally wouldn't mind if Keanu Reeves would voice Shadow. That'd be dope. Mr. John Wick himself voicing Shadow. That'd be badass. That's another thing too. We don't even know if this version of Shadow's even going to use guns. We don't know. That'd be badass though. But again, in the games, people kind of frown upon that. But hey, you never know. Like I said, I wouldn't mind if Keanu Reeves sort of voice act Shadow. It just depends, the tone and everything, that'd be my pick, honestly. If it's not going to be Jason, you might as well go with someone who's got experience. And you might as well go with someone who's a legit badass. Like, you want to talk about badassery. John Wick, like I said, he's too cool, Apart from the Matrix movie, which not his best work. I'm sorry. I honestly think that fourth installment of the Matrix could have been avoided, but whatever. Hollywood wanted him, and look what the result you got. I'm sorry. I just couldn't take it seriously because this is not the old Matrix. This is not the old Keanu Reeves. We're talking about John Wick Keanu Reeves, who's way better, who's more badass, just the way I am. But overall, let me know what y'all think. Let me know who you'd be comfortable voicing Shadow. I understand there's so many options, from Jason Griffith to Kirk to others. If I'm not putting your names right here, just let me know what you all think. And we'll have fun with this. Peace out.